that market to build your audience. And then you also, once you're targeting that audience and you start building and collecting people on your list or on your Facebook page, etc., you got to know how you're going to make money. So some people want to do group cruises. Some people want to focus on Cancun, and even more so in Cancun, you might have 3 or 4 properties, and that's how you're going to pitch Cancun to make money. Or maybe you like Hawaii or whatever, but you got to figure out how you're going to make money. That way you can sell to your audience. And then you got to also engage your audience with good content. That way they begin to buy from you. So let me just keep going here, and please interrupt me if you have a question or if you want to discuss a different point. But I don't know if you guys look at your own purchases over the last, I don't know what time period. Just think about how, I guess everybody has probably purchased something online, correct? Anybody ever click on a Facebook ad? Yeah, me too. What about, have you ever given your email up for something? Anyone? So go ahead and take yourself off mute. Just give me some examples of when you may have given your email address up to get something. What were they offering that you gave up your email address for? Anybody?
Something that interests you.
I've given up my email for, different types of internet marketing training, different types of, offers that can improve my business. And then, of course, in addition to that, I give up my business when I see some specials for, different restaurants maybe. I give up my business a lot of times with info, different products. They'll give me a free report on this or free report on that or a free sample. They get my name all the time, Bobby.
Yeah, so you're an easy sell. Anybody else? Anybody give up your email?
Yeah. When you get emails saying 20% off your next purchase or 30% off your next purchase.
Like what type of purchase? Give me an example of what attracts you.
Like, department stores, clothing stores, shoe stores.
Okay. Now, if it was 20% off golf equipment, would you do that?
No, because I don't like golf.
Yeah. Okay. So exactly. And then exactly. But think about when you're thinking about marketing your business, you have to have the same mindset of all those other companies. So how are they enticing you to give up, really to get on their list, right?
Right.
To get on their Facebook page, to get on their email list, or to get on their Instagram, whatever. Well, it's no different for us as small business. You're not going to market Cancun, to people who are focused on cruises. So, or if you want to get someone on your list, you have to provide some value, or you have to have what they call a lead magnet. So when people say, hey, 10 or 3 must-do steps to do blank, and you say, hey, I want to know what those 3 steps are, and you give them your email and name, you just got onto their list, and they gave you some value to entice you to give up your information. And again, they're targeting you based on your likes, based on your Facebook history, etc. It's no different from us as travel agents. In order to get people on your list, you have to get their attention. You have to appeal to something that they're interested in, or something that provides value. So some of the things that we're going to be talking about with Big Club Network, it actually gives you a system to provide people, one, to get them on your list, but also to provide them some type of value, in order to entice them, if you want to, like a video on, the best way to get on a cruise or to pack for a cruise, or 3 tips, 3 must-dos before you go on your next cruise, or before you book your next cruise. just anything you can come up with. Those are ways to get people to give you their information, because remember, your most valuable asset is your audience, is your email list, or your Facebook page or Instagram, or however you choose to accumulate your audience. And then the next thing to do is to engage your audience with posts. It's not always sell. It's providing content, because once people know, like, and trust you, guess what they'll do? Anybody?
They'll book with you.
They'll buy from you. Exactly.
They'll buy from you.
Or they will refer you, right? Which is just as good, because now you're constantly building your list. Because remember, and we just talked about it, Faraday, a minute ago. You just came off a call with Lori and a prospect, and they may or may not sign up tonight, but the time is not always right now, or they may just need a little bit more information or a little bit more belief. But if you can get people who are interested in your product or service, and you can provide them continual content or engagement, they begin to build that trust, and they also build that belief. And then guess what? The time is right for them to buy. So again, this is a very simple formula: build, engage, sell. That is a formula, but you ought to be working on that every single day. And we'll go through some strategies on how to do that. The other key is that you got to do it every day, but that you can leverage technology. You can leverage social media. You can leverage the Build It network in order to collect, to engage, and to sell your audience. Okay. So why do you need a system? We kind of talked about this. Rarely leverage. You can use this system for all parts of your business. And I'm just going to show you 3 examples that I've built, and I haven't built out any of these completely yet, but I'm just going to show you 3 examples, and we can talk about 10 more of them in our group conversation here. But you can use the Build It network, this tool, for any business or any activity to help you to build your audience and engage and sell them. Okay. So we kind of talked about this. This is just a typical sales system, which you can do with Build It network. Let me try to get rid of all. I'm assuming you guys can see these camera thing. I'll see if I can minimize it. All right. But remember, we always want to target our efforts after our target market, because again, if you're in the golf niche, you don't advertise to the cruise people. If you want to have more success, you focus on the golf people. But then you create a capture page, which is nothing more than a sign-up page where you have convinced them that it is in their best interest to give up their name and phone number or email in exchange for something, your content, some value thing, lead that you've created. Or maybe it's a sales flyer. Hey, Harmony of the Seas, sign up here and get all the information on this great deal. It doesn't matter. You're going to capture them, and then it's going to go to some type of sales page, landing page. It could also be a PDF document that you've created in exchange for their email address. And then it could go to a sales page after that. Now, the system also, remember we talked about collecting. In this case, it collects email addresses, and then you can start engaging your audience through email. And then inside the email, you can have links back to products that either engage, educate, entertain your audience, or sell your audience. Okay, so this is just an example of what the system can be doing for you, collecting your audience, engaging your audience, and selling all in this one tool. Okay, I think this is just saying more of the same. Okay, now I'm going to show you some quick examples of what the Build It network can do. And again, this is just some brief examples. Now, for the people who joined or signed up in at Travolution University. We're trying to upgrade the system so we can process those payments. So we're working through that with our developer. There's a little glitch that he's working on for us. But once we get you set up, we're going to work one-on-one with you to get your account set up, and then also maybe talk through some ideas about what you want to try to do with it, and I'll help everyone do that. We'll coordinate some time to do that. But I just want to log into an account that I have, and I think it's this one. And I'm just going to show you 3 funnels that I created for different purposes, and I'll show you how easy it is. Okay, so this is the back office, and I've already upgraded my system to what's called the advanced membership, so I can customize my own funnels. Now, if you don't have the advanced membership, you just bought the $9.99 package, then what you have access to is all of the funnels that Travolution has created. And right now, we need to clean this up a little bit, but Faraday and I have created several different capture pages that really lead to prospecting pages. So if you had a prospect that wanted to learn how to become a travel agent, you'll be able to send them to a landing page where it'll show them the video of the Travolution program, and then that will help you build or recruit agents. Now, what we could also do is, if there are some, like this Symphony of the Seas, we could create corporate level sales pages for a certain cruise or a certain type of property, etc. But at the $9 or $10 a month level, you get access to all of the company generated sales pages. Okay? So here's
Bobby, take them through one of them, like from beginning to end, like from the capture page to the sales page. So
okay, let me do that real quick. So let me go to a capture page, and I'm going to assume I'm gonna assume. So let's say in an email you actually use this link in order to send someone to capture their email because they want to learn how to become a travel agent or have the travel agent lifestyle. So you send them to this link. They come in here and they enter their information. Remember, you're trying to get their information to add them to your list. And I think this is optional, but. And then you click on this, and what it does is it takes you to the landing page that's associated here. And here is the landing page. And it has some examples up here of what we've done in the past as Travolution. And then there's a full-on video recording of the Travolution program, so that you don't have to give the presentation. It's already done for you. And then it has some testimonies down here. And then, in fact, Faraday, I think we probably need to update those. And then also, I doubt that this doesn't happen very often, but if they were ready, they could click here to join, and it actually takes you to the join page for your specific company. So it's customized to you when people want to join as a travel agent. It would be the same way if you had the customized version and you built your own sales funnel. All of this would be customized to, all the links would be customized to you. Facebook, LinkedIn, everything's customized to you personally. And your company. So that is what's available at the $9.95 is all these different funnels that the company has put together to help you grow your business like we had talked about, build your list, engage your list, etc. Now, what's great is when people do that, so if you come over here and view leads, you'll be able to see that I just joined. I actually have joined this several times today, checking on it. But I just joined, and it added me to, actually, I think it's on this list. Different funnels will put them on different lists. Active. It may have been that same list. Travolution. Oh, this is mine. I was thinking this was, let's see. What list was I just on? What's great is you can every funnel you create, you can actually create a separate list if you have a different purpose for that that lead. I can't remember which list I was just on, so but anyway, the ad, you can do anything with the contacts that you that come in through your funnel. You can email them, you can call them, you can do whatever. You have all that information on your leads. You can even send them email broadcasts from back here. So that works really well. Now, if you have the customized system where it's $29.95 a month, then you're actually able to go and custom do your own pages. So, for example, here are all the ones for the company, the corporate ones, but I made 3 of them for me. Now, I have one here that that is for recruiting that I made. So, for recruiting agents, or actually this one's for recruiting agents. So if you click on this one, and I did this really, really quick. So it was, but you can do anything, and I'll show you how easy it is. Show me the plan. So you can see this one here. Actually, I have this labeled wrong. I built this funnel actually to do my fast start training for my team. So I have a video here for the steps to take, and then I also have a flight plan where they can download a checklist on the things to do when they first join and how to launch their business. So I'm using one funnel within the Build It network to actually help onboard and train my group with launching their travel business. And again, this site is not complete, but I also plan to do some recruiting stuff or some advertising training or some comp plan. These are just brainstorm ideas, but you can see this is a different use for Build It Network than just advertising. In fact, I have this set up. Look here. I actually went and bought a domain, and let's see, it's Team Total Freedom. So I can also give them just a domain, and guess what? It goes to that Fast Start building. But I built this page in Build It Network. Okay. And then here's one for my car wash, same thing. This is my traditional business outside of travel. So I'm just showing you the different things that you can do with the customized version. And think of this here. This could be a cruise promotion that you're doing, and you want to build an information page, but you build the information page, but you put a capture page in front of it so that you can collect the people who actually go and look at your flyer or look at your video that you're doing because you've got this awesome special on a cruise that's coming up, or a Cancun trip that you're really promoting. You can put a capture page in front of it. But see, I have this one here pointing actually to my car wash website, which is our wash club, our loyalty program. So again, this is just another use for the Build It network, and then the traditional use of prospecting. Okay. And let me just see, view leads. Let me just see if those, see, I have over here for car wash. So there's the lead that just came in, and then fast start training. See how it separates the leads based on which group that you create it for. All right. Now let me show you real quick. Faraday, do you want me to show them how to create one, or do we want to focus just on the techniques of building right now?
Yeah, show them one, because I wanted them to see how easy and fun it is to put these together. That's why you guys see so many, because I was having so much fun building them.
Yeah. All right. So edit in 60 seconds. I mean, it can really be that simple. So remember the capture page that we did where people enter their email address? They have all of these pre-made templates that you can select from. So if you just want to make it generic, or not generic, simple, you can just do the form with some text, or you can have a video, or you can have a video on the side with a sign-up form. It's just however you, I mean, your imagination is your only limit. So I'll just show you, let's pick one with a video and a form. And then you can, you know, they have different themes here, so you can just play around with this. Hold on. There we go, next. And then background color. Now you can actually put in an image. You can even do a video. I haven't played around with the video too much yet, but let's say we're doing travel. So we're gonna, let me see here. I got that one already. You can actually upload your own image, or you can just pick one. I think I have all of these. Let me just pick this one. Actually, this looks like one of the beaches we've been to. All right, so now you get to pick what items you want. Just know that the more items you put on here, the less people will fill it out. So you just have to, you know, pick and choose. Normally, if you get an email and a name, that's probably good enough. Let's see here. Next. And then you get to pick a button. So let's do a button list. So yes, let me in, or get access now. Show me more. All right. Now you can do your own button, but these are already customized in there for you. Now you can do your own text if you want, or you can just pick some of these. These here are just generic, so you might want to do your own. But let's say enter your video to watch the to get the info. Next.
How would that picture you? How to make money sitting on the beach? Because you got that big beach bungalow. You should call it "How to Make Money Sitting on the Beach."
All right, let me go back. See if it'll let me go back to preview. All right. Please fill out the required. All right, page data is money from the beach. Page description, making money and having one. Keyword, this is required. Beach travel. Save. All right, so I actually needed to go back because this one here has a video link that I didn't put a video in. So if I go back to the form, the button, let me see here. Okay, so it's still there, content. All right, see, here's where I would put the video in. So if you have a video on your YouTube page, then you can just copy a video. So let's just go to YouTube. And let's look at beach travolution. Let's see what videos we have out there. Look, here's one from, but just think of going to your own. Just think about going, if you recorded your own custom YouTube video, all you would do is go pick up this link and then you would save it right here. And you can even put it to auto start. And it's a YouTube. Then you hit next. Got all that, so we save. And then I think we have to publish it. Publish, so page money from the beach. Now you get to pick an autoresponder series. So we're going to put this one as Travolution and generic. Where do you want to send the link? We'll come back and do this later. I'll show you in a minute. We don't have this link yet. But we'll save that link later. So see down here, it's actually creating the page. Okay, so now if we go back, now see that wasn't too hard. I mean, I think anybody can do that, right? But if we come over here, money from the beach, I may have messed up that link. I may not have copied the same link, so we have to go back in there and put another link in there. But I had that auto setting, but that's how easy it is to do this. But now this is only the capture page, so we have to go back and create a landing page. Now you can actually use any of the let's say you didn't want to create a new landing page. Well, you could go back and use any of these other landing pages. So I'll show you this real quick. So let's say you wanted to send it to this landing page right here. So you just click on it, and then you would click on this, Control C, and then you'd come back. Remember over here it was saying where do you send that capture page? So on this capture page that we made, whoops, it's right here. We would just click edit. So where are we going to send this capture page? We're going to send it right here. And then we hit save. So now on that capture page, when you fill it out, it's going to go to that landing page. So Bobby BV. And I'm going through this super fast, so oh, did that video come up? So you can see now it's going to the landing page that we selected. Well, let's say you don't like this landing page or you want to do something custom. You just come over here. Actually, that's not where you go. You come over here to drag drop editor. And you come up here to these three squiggly lines and you say, I want to create a sales page. And look how simple this is. Now it takes, just like everything, I mean, when you open the app on your phone the first time, you got to play around with it a little bit, but it is so simple. If you can drag and drop, you can do this. In fact, if you find a sales page that you really like that someone else is using for anything, you can come in here and create the same thing with this. Let's say you need a navigation bar. You drag and drop it. You want to put your logo here. You can upload your logo. Let me see here. Oh, there it is right there. Upload files. So you can upload your own logo. If it's in your media library, go over here and let me see if I have my images. Nope, I don't have any images uploaded. How about logos? Do I have anything in the logos? Let's look at Amazon. Choose that image. So if you can click and paste or whatever, you can do this. So I want to edit these links. So how many links? 4. I don't know if you need 4, and then you just click here to copy the link or to rename the link. Let's say this is, oops, I'm hitting the wrong. Let's say this is cruise info, and then you would copy the link here of where you want that to go. Let's say you don't like that color. We'll just make it green. Okay. Let's say I want to put a video in there. Oh, wait a minute. How about we do video and text? So now I have a video. Well, how do I change that video? Well, I come over here to link, and then whoops, actually you can link that to there. Oh, I hit the wrong one. So let me edit this. Edit it. So this is where I would put the video link of whatever video you want to put in there. It can be a YouTube video, Vimeo, or embedded. You can say you want just video or with text. Let's say you want to put it in the top. It'll rearrange it for you. I think it's left right now. Save changes. It says I got to do a YouTube. Oh, so that's a Vimeo link. I'll leave the video link in there. But you, and then you want to change the text. It's very, like I say, it's very simple. You just got to get in here and play with it. It is no harder to do this than some of the posters that that Maddie, that you create. I mean, it really is just that simple to do. You just have to play around with it. And then if you want to put some photos down here so that it has an image slider. If you want to put social media buttons at the bottom, you put those down here. I mean, you can create any type of sales page that you want to, or information page that you want to, using this system, and it's just point and click, and then you publish it, save and publish. I mean, I'm not going to because this is, well, I guess I will, but I mean, it's just simple. It's just like saving a document. Don't need any of that other stuff. A page name. Few landing pages. And here's the new, did I publish that? I think I missed the publishing. This is it right here, I think. So publish. This is where I'd publish it. So URL. Don't need to do that. So quick publish. So see, it's publishing it right now. So I apologize. I mean, I'm going really, really fast, everyone, but I just want to show you how simple the system is and how really your imagination is your only limit to how you can market your product, services, or business with the you know, the intent to do those 2 or 3 things: attract people to your, you know, audience, engage them with content, or to sell them with some type of product or service. And you can use this tool so that it works for you through however you want to promote it: social media, email, just any tool that you want to use. So, any thoughts or questions or just comments? No? Okay. So let's go, Faraday. Anything else on the system that you want me to highlight in this initial session?
I think that that gives everybody a lot of the ideas of the unlimited possibilities of what you could put together. I mean, if we've got our agents going crazy with both the Canva and now the new one that Maddie shared at Travolution University, I think that they can see from what you've shown us the unlimited possibilities to put a message out there that attracts and starts building your list. And it can only be as limited as your imagination. So let's see if they have any in the chat, if anybody has any questions on that.
Yeah, one question came up. It was Glenelle was asking, she just needs access. For those that need access, PayPal works, but the Visa we are having, I don't know if you got it fixed yet, Bobby, or not. We're working on it right before the thing. So, but we can.
Bobby, can you walk? Because Harry and Glenelle have both ordered, or they want to get started with the product. What we can do, show them the options where they could get started and get access tonight immediately with the PayPal option. And then we're working on a credit card option that'll be a little easier than PayPal, but there's no reason you can't get started immediately.
Right.
What if you don't have PayPal? Can we just get it out of the back office money that we have in there?
Not until we get the credit card option. That's the problem. With PayPal, it has to be, the PayPal account has to be set directly to the email that's used for the system. That's why we want to get away from PayPal, because it's very, very strict. So the company can't buy it for you. It has to be your PayPal account. So hopefully we'll have it fixed any day now. The guy was working on it right before this call, but we don't have it yet. There's just a little glitch on the credit card processing.
Well, I have to wait because I don't do PayPal.
Yeah. Well, and this is something that I can help anybody, but we have, if you just go to builditnetwork.com and you create an account, is there anyone online here that signed up for the system that we haven't created yet?
We got Glenelle and Harry are on here. So they
Okay, so give me this information. We'll go ahead and create the account here, and then I'll log in and show you how to do it, how we will do it once we're ready. So either one account, if you want to, we'll do it right here online.
Glenelle, do you have the audio on? Otherwise, you can type in your information here, or I can pull it. I can pull it up. Give me a second, Bobby, and I don't think Glenelle has audio. Let me pull it up.
Maddie, do you have an account yet?
No.
Well, do you want to go ahead and create your account? We're not going to do any of the payment stuff, but we can just create your account.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and walk me through this so I don't mess up your name.
Okay, it's spelled Madeline. Madeline. No, M-A-D-E. Like I made it.
Oh, okay.
And then Akin, that's AKIN
AKIN.
YEMI.
Okay. And then this is what I would say is your travel business website or email.
Well, I use my cmatty67 at yahoo.com, or we can do the travelallures at gmail.com.
It's up to you.
Travelallures at gmail.com is fine.
Travel, ALLURES,
Yes.
at Gmail.
Yes.
Okay. Cell number?
904
904
469
469
3488.
3488. All right. Username, we'll just put M. Well, what do you want to use?
You could put M Akinyemi.
What?
M and my last name.
AKINYEY. Right?
Yeah,
Okay. And then let's say I'll just put password 1, and then
that's fine.
you can change it later. So all lowercase, PASSWORD1. PASSWORD1. Now this is important, everyone. This last field. What is the 6-digit Travolution number for your account?
449964.
9964?
Yes.
That's important because that's how it replicates to, if someone were to sign up, it replicates to your page. Okay? So let's, I'm just going to copy this. No, actually, I'm just going to copy this. Control C. And I'm going to create the account. Now, okay, so it took us out. Yay! All right, so let me do this real quick. I'm going to not say, I mean, it's only password 1, so. All right, so this is your account. Now, when you're in here, you'll notice you really can't do anything because you have a free account. You don't even have the $9.95. So what you would do is see right here where it says upgrade membership.
Mm-hmm.
If you click on here, it brings you to this sales page or buy-in page, and these buttons here where it says subscribe, these are the PayPal options. Now we'll get this cleaned up once we get it fixed, but the credit card option right here, if we try to use it, it crashes. So that's what the guy is trying to fix for us. But if we wanted to do the PayPal option, we could click right here, and it would take us to a PayPal option. Now the only thing is, you have to have if you want to use PayPal, the address that you use to set up for your email address for your PayPal account has to be the exact same email address you used for your Build It Network account. So that's why we've had some problems and limitations with PayPal. So we're trying to get that fixed with a credit card option. But once we get all of this set up, I will work with each person to make sure that we get their account up and running, and we can, maximize the system right off the bat.
So Linnell and Harry, if you do have a PayPal account, then you can go ahead and go to the builditnetwork.com, follow the steps that Bobby just outlined to do a free account, and then upgrade it with the PayPal, keeping in mind that the PayPal address that you put to set up your account has to be the same PayPal address.
Well, and everybody can find me on Facebook. If you want to go through it, I don't have a problem of being online with you and walking you through it to make sure we don't have any issues from the get-go. So don't hesitate if you're ready to sign up your account to message me, and I'll get online with you and we'll walk through it step by step.
I just gotta wait till the credit card is fixed, and I could do it, right?
If somebody has PayPal or doesn't mind setting up a PayPal account, there's not an issue other than it's using PayPal right now. As soon as we have a credit card processor that is specifically, they have a specific credit card account processor that they want us to use with this one. And so as soon as that is available, that option will be adding to the system. But if you want to get that going immediately and you have PayPal, then there's not an issue.
Yeah. Now, real quickly, just going into some of the internet marketing stuff, and then Faraday, obviously, I'll let you jump in here in a minute because this is your forte. But does anybody use Facebook ads right now to promote one of their, activities? Okay, great. So, do you guys are you very, very specific on your target audience? Anybody want to come off mute and talk about targeting? I mean, do you use the targeting feature with Facebook ads?
I have with the ages.
With ages, okay. Well, remember what we talked about, really getting focused on your target market. And in those Facebook ads, you can do demographics, like you say, age, part of the country, but you also can do things that like likes and interest. And I'll give you an example. And this goes also with recruiting. If you want to try to recruit people who might have a travel interest. And I just wanted to show you one example. So anyone on here like to book cruises? I know a lot of people, right?
Me.
All right, so let's just look at Carnival. Carnival has a Facebook page, right? So if you go to Carnival's Facebook page, Carnival Cruise Line, I think they have one or two people, a couple people that like that page, right? Something like 2.8 million people like this page. Actually, this is not, I clicked on Carnival Cruise Line.
Primeramente, si usted tiene que coger un pasaje.
Hey, Harry, you want to go on mute, man?
No.
So you can see 4.8 million people like Carnival Cruise Line. All right, so let's say you want to target people in your ad. You can say people who like Carnival Cruise Line and then use all your demographics. You can even get down to the state, blah, blah, blah. But let's say you also want to find people who like Carnival Cruise Line. You can come up here, go to their page, just like I did, and then type in people who like, if you can spell, like Carnival Cruise Line, and then hit search. And you can do this on any site. And then you click on people. And then look at all these people. It's going to show your friends first, but then you can pick any city that, let's just say Jacksonville. So you need to find people to talk to in Jacksonville that might like travel. You got a whole lot of people right here. Dave and Tyson keep trying to talk to me here. But this is just a quick way, and my computer's kind of slow. I apologize for that.
Okay, show them the groups that you can pull up. Also, with show them the people.
Same thing. So there's people, but like you can also.
So when you pull up these people, what do? You add them?
Well, no. What you can do is if you're recruiting, okay, you can click on them and then just see from their profile if it's someone that you want to maybe work with. Well, and I'll let Faraday talk about this because Faraday's really good at this. But you actually start prospecting people who you might want to do business with, but you already know they like travel or they like cruises. So that might be a point of reference that you can initiate some type of conversation around. But again, you only have to work with people who you might connect with or you might have some overlapping interest. And then you can start trying to engage them, or you might just follow them. And then you start commenting on things that you see of theirs. This is almost a daily activity. So you're building your friends list. You're building your list of people who have like interest. But again, people say that I don't have anyone to talk to. I don't know anyone in my area that likes to travel. Well, I just pulled up hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people, and I can get as specific as I want to, in this. Even you can get friends and friends of friends, so it's just a way to start finding people to talk to. Or if you're doing an ad, people to target, people who like Carnival Cruise that are in the Jacksonville area, that are women or that are age 35 to 54, or, you can start doing your ads to target.
Click on groups and see what comes up for people who like Carnival Cruise Lines.
See, I always like to find the really big groups,
You put just people who like to cruise.
Well, I don't think it'll do that. People who like to cruise. I don't think it's gonna be that to cruise and party. Look at that. Yeah, so there's it pulls up some groups. Let's see if it pulls up people. Yeah, see, you almost have to go to a page. Like, what's another travel and living? Is that one? That's another. So people who then you go to. I think you say you go to people who like, even though that already brings up people. Come on. My computer is so slow with this video chat. Yeah, see, sometimes it doesn't like that from whatever specific page it is. Man, my computer's slow. I'm trying to think of another travel site. Oops. I'm still on people. Disney. So you want to find people who like Disney? This is Disney Travel Professionals, 155. So you want to target other agents? I'm sure this is a lot of agents because it's travel professionals. So you want to start following other agents and start engaging other agents? There's 155,000 of them right there. Dave Manning is one of them.
What do you mean? What do you do with that?
Well, again, when people say, I don't know who anyone to talk to or how do I target in a Facebook ad, you might, in your targeting demographics, you can put likes and interest, and you can say people who like Disney Travel Professionals or people who like Disney. And then you're targeting your ad for whatever, to a group that is travel focused or has similar likes to whatever you're trying to promote with a Facebook ad. Or again, Faraday, why don't you talk about how you reach out and engage people when you're just trying to get exposures during the day?
Yeah. All right. Well, I am, let me switch it, Bobby, to my computer screen. So let me go to, am I sharing my screen now?
Yes.
All right.
I see. Are those? No, those aren't blue bonnets.
All right, there's Harry. Hey, Harry. Let me go to following up on what you were. Now, whenever I got back into network marketing like 5 years ago, I discovered the internet and social media like a lot of people. And it's like a, endless stream of people that you can always talk to. And like Bobby was saying, as far as travel goes, there's a lot of travel groups, there's networking groups, there's every kind of group under the sun. Let's say travel lovers. Now you can take those Build It network funnels that you create, and a great place to collect, build your list of people that love to travel is in travel groups. Now, different groups may have different rules. When I first got started, there was a lot of auto posters that made it very easy to cater a message and literally send out a capture page like Bobby showed us to as many as 300-400 different groups a day. But sometimes they're a little bit more strict now. Let's see what we got available to us.
Well, Faraday, and I will say, let's say if you were going to use Facebook ads, you can target people in these groups without actually posting in the group. It would go to their feed. So that if you're going to spend money, and again, this is something I should have talked about before, is paid at you can leverage technology if you have money and want to do paid ads and you have little time, or if you have little money and a lot of time, you can do manually going out and talking to people and engaging people or posting individual in groups. So it's normally a balance. How many paid ads do I want to do versus going out there every day and trying to get 5 or 10 exposures with new people who have the same likes as you?
Yeah, but here you could first of all go and join the groups of travelers, and here, I mean, there's no end to groups that you can join. Now, this one has got a very liberal policy about posting anything travel related. So maybe in the evening, you want to post even something as simple as you want to post your agent studio automated posts to this group, or you might want to post something that attracts others to offer engagement. And then you might want to be able to connect with people that are commenting on your specific article or whatever you put. And let's see this particular group. There's 3,308 members. And let's see if this is a good group. A lot of times, the larger the group that you see posts. So, and Lisa, you were saying you don't have to add the people. As a matter of fact, when you start posting into groups, like with your capture pages, you're going to get a ton of people that send you, people of like minds that start sending you friend requests every single day. Those are going to be great and easy prospects. So these people that are seeing you post about travel related topics, they're going to see you in their posting. They're going to send you a friend request. And then a friend request, somebody has put you in the driver's seat in terms of being able to reach out to them. Because, okay, let's go. And I've got probably, 1,000 friend requests from people right now that have sent me requests. Now I'm going to show you a simple example of what you might say to somebody, because you don't have to throw up all over people to get their interest, share a travel story, share an income story, and be able to get them in a very short period of time asking you about what you do or asking you more about your business. So let me see. I got 15 mutual friends with this guy. Let me go down. and see. So I like to accept friends that I've got a lot of mutual interests. I think all these ones that I don't have mutual contacts are people that see me posting in travel groups. And you can also start your own public travel groups.
You had George back there. Accept George. Go up and get George. Go back up.
Hold on, I'm going to go through. As you can see, I've got lots of people that have sent me requests.
Right there, George. Right up there, George Kapizer.
This girl.
Hey, and I just saw a comment from Lisa. Lisa, we talked about everything you do is about growing your audience, and if you have 80 Facebook friends, then that's just an example of consistently building your Facebook friends with people who have similar interests, and that becomes one of your audiences, one of your lists. So it's something that you do every day, and you'll see that consistently grow.
Yeah, and like I said, the reason I've got so many friend requests is people see you posting, they see you active on Facebook, they see you putting out your capture page, and like I said, you can put things out there that are of interest. Like you saw all those travel groups, maybe you've put together a capture page that is informational, that is 10 tips of the best, a list of the best cruise lines, you know, when to go, why to go, where to go, and how. Or maybe you're saying 10 tips to learn how to make money every time you cruise. You put something out there that's travel related that somebody would see a value, they would click and want to get more information and give you their name and their email address. So when you're active in groups, and it only takes a few minutes to put together a post that you can put out there to a group every day. And okay, let's say this gal is not travel related. She's in she looks like she's health related. So what I do when I get a request is I'm going to look at their Facebook cover page to get an idea if this might be a potential prospect for the business, if they might be a potential client. If they are somebody that likes travel, I'm going to see a whole lot of travel-related stuff on their posts. You can see that on their pictures. So you do a little tiny bit of homework. It looks like she used to be in real estate, and now she's got into something called Pure Health Living. So I don't really know her, but I'm going to send her a message. And well, let's go ahead and confirm her and then send her a message. So with Jennifer, I'm going to put hi, Jennifer. Thanks for the friend request. It looks like we have a lot in common. I see you are an entrepreneur in the health field. How long have you been doing that? And how is it going? So a lot of times if you're posting in networking groups, business opportunity groups, those types of groups, then the people that are going to be sending you friend requests are typically going to be entrepreneurs, people in direct sales, people in home business, and these people, it's going to be easy to engage in a conversation. Now, I don't know if she's going to post back right now, but if she's in direct sales and I've sent her a message that asks her about her business, then the chances are 95% that I will eventually, within probably 24-hour period, get back some type of response from her, because people love to, one, talk about their business. I haven't tried to just go out and pitch her on something. I'm trying to engage her. And remember, she's the one that sent me a friend request. So I'm not going and knocking on her door. She knocked on my door. Now let's see if she comes back and says something. Of course, it's 10 o'clock at night. It appears like she just saw my message. Hopefully she'll write us back something, and I'll show you how easy it is to engage in a conversation. And within a very few times going back and forth, create enough interest to get Jennifer asking me about what I do and asking me about my business.
And you can bet right now that Jennifer is looking at your profile, so that when people say it's important about what you put on your profile, it is, because that's where people are going to go and look and see if you're someone that they actually want to engage with. So
while we're waiting to see if Jennifer goes, let's go. We'll add one more. What I would suggest that everybody do now, if you want to look for travel clients, go to those travel groups and start joining as many as you can that appear like they're open groups, conversational groups, groups that aren't going to have an issue with you posting your agent studio post, with you putting a Build It network funnel with some little report or value-driven content article. Please opt in to get my free ebook on how I travel the world for free. Something like that. You will really start to get a lot of opt-ins that way, and you'll also start getting a lot of people sending you friend requests that you can engage with. And the secret to engaging on Facebook with people that send you friend requests is really find areas of commonality that you can comment that make them feel non-threatened. And then the art of direct sales, the art of recruiting, is storytelling. Now, this is whether it's travel related, trying to get a client, or whether this is business related, trying to get a new partner in your business. We'll do another training where I kind of show you with multiple examples the art of storytelling, because once you master the art of storytelling, you can always get in the control seat. You can always get it where they are asking you, not you asking them to look at something or begging them, trying to persuade them. You can always get them to ask you about more information about your business. Once that happens, you're in the power seat because they've given you permission to talk to them about your business, about being a client, or whatever you are trying to get across to them. So what I would suggest for everybody, now if you want to get people like that are interested specifically in travel, then keep it travel oriented. As a matter of fact, you are even going to find some travel groups that I started. Let me go to mine. Travel Agent Pros. Now, anybody can start a group. You can start a public group. The advantage of starting a public group is that people that are interested in travel will request to you to join your group. So this is a specific group I started called Travel Agent Pros. Now, since in this case you're the admin, you can pin a post with your Build It Network capture page, with your Agent Studio capture page, with your Travolution page, something so that every time somebody comes to request to join your group, that the first thing they're going to see is what you want them to see. Now, in this case, I've got it where the first thing they see is a Build It Network capture page to become a virtual travel agent. So you see, this is also one of them that you get for free with Build It Network that I put together. Learn to be a virtual travel agent where passion and fun collide. Want to learn more? Enter your information. So these people, you're creating a captive audience. Now, you can control the settings, so you might want to keep it an open conversational group where you don't mind if they come and post. If you keep it a group where they can post what they want, you can post where you want, then it will automatically grow into a pretty large group. I think I've got the settings here where I have to approve posts. That's why you see 93 posts need approval. And so I need to tend my group. Obviously, when I'm in the place that you are, where I'm just a networker and I'm a travel agent, and my whole business is getting the word out about my business, getting the word out about my product, my travel product, then I've got nothing but time. And this is actually the most fun part of the business. I would love nothing more if I had all the free time in the day to just prospect and recruit, because this is fun for me. But I got a ton of other things that I'm managing, so you guys need to go out and do this. You can put up videos that you put together that it could be the Travolution video, it could be the new Travolution PowerPoint, where you are going through and creating a video to go along with it. And then you can do more things to promote your travel group. Get it out on all your other social media pages. Offer them your free ebook on travel agent tips if they join your group. So again, like Bobby was telling you, it's all about building an audience that you can speak to. And so you don't have to just join groups, you can create groups. But let's say you want to join travel. Now, some travel agent groups might not be open to you posting everything. There's one, like I think it's this one I do post to, that's got a 44,000 travel agents. And this one is pretty liberal in letting you post. Now, they do allow everybody to post, so sometimes your ad or your capture page or what you post might get kind of lost among all of these other people's. But did you see on my friends list, there was a lot of requests from foreign countries? It seems like this group has got a lot of foreign agents and foreign travel suppliers, and they're all sending me tons of friend requests, which I haven't had the time to respond to most of them because they're travel-related people, and they see me posting in this travel group. I traveled, what I post in there, is a lot of the times the stories. Like when I'm posting something on our Travolution page about Maddie booking a 50-person cruise, and congratulations, Alicia, she just booked her first big all-inclusive trip with 40 people going to the Riu Resort. And I posted into the Travel Agent Forum because it's a story that creates interest, curiosity, and enthusiasm. And as a result, I got tons of people sending me requests. Now, if you're a full-time business builder, which I'm not, I don't have full-time to be doing this, then you're also watching for the people that like your post. You've got more time to go and respond to them personally. Oh, I see you liked my my post I did about traveling to Europe. Are you involved with the travel agent? Are you involved in the travel industry as well? Are you a travel agent? How long have you been doing travel? What type of travel do you specialize in? So just finding common points of engagement with questions that are not threatening will start somebody to open up to you. Once they open up to you, you're going to be very surprised at how much information they're willing to give to you. Next thing you know, they're saying, well, I'm involved with XYZ agency. I've been involved with them for 3 years. And you're like, okay, what commission do they give you? What kind of commission are you paid? She's like, well, I get paid 50% commission. And okay, if somebody comes back and says, I get paid 50% commission, you're like, oh, wow, that's great. My agency pays me 80% commission. How are you doing with your, so you're not saying, hey, come with me, my agency pays more, but you're throwing that out there in the course of conversation. Believe me, if she's making 50 and you just started a conversation and you're telling her you're making 80, 85%, they're like, wow, you know, I didn't know you could make 85%. You'd be surprised. There's lots of agencies out there that aren't paying, 80%. There's a lot of agencies out there that only pay 50%. So you might start saying, wow, what tools do you use to promote your business? Do you enter your leads into a CRM? Do you use Agent Studio to create additional clients? So you ask them questions. When they come back to you and say, CRM, what's a CRM? I've never heard of a CRM. Guess what? You just open the door again to engage. Wow, well, my agency provides us a professional CRM that allows us to keep track of our clients, the dates they travel, their birthdays, and it also has a follow-up email system where I can send them emails before and after the dates that they cruise. Guess what? She is going to come back to you and say, wow, can you tell me more about it? Okay, now you could go back and forth forever, but at that point, you might say, hey, what's your phone number? I'd be happy to share that with you, but I've got to finish booking a client 30-person cruise right now. But I've got a space, a 30-minute spot where I can talk to you tomorrow at 2:30. Would that be a good time for you? So I would not suggest staying on there chatting with somebody for 30 minutes. You don't have to. You can literally get these points across to somebody in 5 minutes or less. And sometimes it's only a couple things back and forth. At that point, what you want to do, and this could apply to whether it's a client or whether it is somebody that you're trying to get in your business, is set up a time to actually speak with the person. posture. Always be like you are busy. Maddie, it would be no problem with you because you're on there with somebody and literally your clients are calling every 5 minutes and you're like, oh, I gotta go. That's another client. Oh, my Mexican client is calling because, they need me right now. I can talk with you tomorrow at 3 if that works. And so most likely at that point in time, they want to talk with you. And they know you're busy, and they're going to say, Maddie, here's my number. 3 o'clock is tomorrow. Look forward to talking to you. Boom. So you can
and then remember, Faraday, you can also send them your link to show them the video. So let the video say, hey, here's a link real quick. We'll talk tomorrow, but here's some info. Here's my link to go see a quick video. Then they're on your list.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That pre-qualifies them if it's somebody interested in the business. As a matter of fact, in my previous program, when I was a recruiter, I would, in addition to grabbing their attention, throwing out the stories, getting them to ask me for information about my business, as soon as I'm in the driver's seat, I had a Hangout video, a very powerful one that I was very happy with, that gets people excited, and I would set up the time to talk to them, but send them the video as well and say, well, check this out in the meantime. So you know a little bit about what I do. And if you have questions, let me know tomorrow when we speak. And to be honest, I would have such a pipeline of people watching my videos that honestly, I didn't even have time for a proper follow-up, because people would watch these videos and they would be calling me back before I ever even had time to follow up with whatever 10 other people I sent the video to that day. Because when you're in the field and that's your job, if your job is to get clients, I would be getting my message out to 10 new potential clients a day. Or if I'm trying to build my business, I'm getting my message or my information out to 10 potential travel agents for my business. It doesn't matter if you want to focus on the travel and building travel clients. You want to share stories about travel, the travel places you've been, the travel suppliers, what type of tours are offered. So it could go either way, but you should be prospecting regardless every day, whether it's like you work a full-time job and you've got a half hour of free time before you go to bed. I think with a few sessions, we can teach you how to use 30 minutes in a highly effective manner, getting your capture page out to groups, creating a pipeline, and engaging with a minimum of 10 new people every day. And of those 10, there's probably going to be 2 that have a very strong interest in your product or your business. So I guess that's an overview. I want to be respectful of everybody's time. But what I would suggest is there's an unlimited number of groups and people, and Facebook can keep you busy all day long with the clients that you want to connect with or with the potential agent prospects. And Bobby, I guess we can do some follow-up trainings, because it's really simple. Once people understand how to engage with social media, it's really simple to sell a product or to sell your business to others.
Yeah, and I know some people might feel a little overwhelmed, but remember, it really is about taking simple actions every day. And remember, your goal is to build your audience, engage your audience, and then eventually sell to your audience. So all of these things that Faraday are talking about, talking to 10 people a day, engaging, some will be interested. Remember, it's just about getting them into your audience, and then eventually you're going to build that audience to the point where you're selling or you're getting sales every day through that community. And there are a lot of different skills you have to learn to get really good at prospecting or closing or doing this, that, and the other. But you just have to build those skills day by day. You don't have to worry about, oh, well, I'll never get there, or this, that, and the other. What we just talked about takes really very little skill. It just takes commitment to doing it a little bit each day, and then you'll grow the other skills as you go.
Yeah. So home business opportunities for a homework assignment. You might go join a few of these. You can see ones that I've joined. These are great places to get capture pages out to. So Bobby, you can let's get Glenelle and Harry the link, and if you need to set up a time to walk you through, we can get your system up tonight for Build It Network. Like I said, it's a lot of fun, and like I said, there's nothing to be shy about with these groups where you can put your capture page out, and you're not gonna really offend anybody. And
that's a great point, Faraday. I just want to reiterate that is how many people think they're shy or they're uncomfortable talking to people. And show of hand, anyone? Well, remember all these people that we're talking about that Faraday is outlined. They're what we're called cold market prospects, and there are millions of them out there. So who cares if you screw it up the first 15 times? Guess what? You're going to be better on the 15th time than you were on the second. And they're cold market prospects. You don't know them, so there should be no fear. So just go out there and practice telling those stories, making those connections. And guess what? If you mess up, there's more of them out there. You don't have to worry about it.
I'm not friends with Glenelle. Let me add her. Add Glenelle as a. Look at this one, Bobby. So this group is inviting. Look, you can post in this group 3 times per week. So they're giving you permission to put your Build It Network capture page however you want to do it. And you'll get the most people that opt in if you give them something of value, like your ebook, your report, your whatever thing of value that would appeal to a home business opportunity person. And they're telling you that whatever your business is, come and tell them about it. The following companies like these are free to solicit prospects in this group. So if your opportunity is not listed, then you are in the right spot to get it out there. So they're telling you, bring it on. So like I said, I used to, when there was the automation of tools, and we're going to talk more about internet marketing tools in the coming in this coming year. We're going to set aside some time for that. But I used to send out capture pages to sometimes 300 groups a day when I was building my lists. So,
and I will just say, for anyone who really wants to do a lot of training and stuff, reach out to Faraday or I. We can help you out with that, because there are a lot of skills out there. But again, you don't have to wait to learn them all. You just get out there and start connecting with people. But there are quite a few trainings out there that we can help you with, to build that skill set.
Yeah. And I appreciate everybody's time, because we've been on here quite a while. And let me see if I have any messages. Now, Bobby, Glenelle can just go to builditnetwork.com.
That's right. And just like we did for Maddie, we just create your account, and then if you want to use PayPal, you just upgrade your account, select which one you want to do, and it'll take you through it. But message me if you want some help with that, and I'll be more than happy to help you.
Yeah, and like I said, I just breezed through very quickly. I mean, for those that are interested, we can set up even like a little workshop, because I can show you live how you can engage people. I mean, I could probably take the time to even recruit somebody online from a total cold lead prospect and show you how easy it actually is. It's all about, like, for example, let me share this one story before we let everybody go. We went to the gym today, and Eno likes to say, you know this, Edris, that if you don't open your mouth, then your business isn't open, and she says, if you don't open your mouth, she'll eat your cheese. Well, anyway, I've got Dave like doing all these body pump, body attack, all these different classes. And I said, let's go. There's a body pump at 11:30. Anyway, I get him all the way down there. He was like yelling and screaming. He didn't want to go. He wanted to get, I got to get a haircut. I got to go to the office. I get down there and I misread my list. And there was no body pump class. And he's like, well, let's just go. I'm like, no, they got to have some other class. We'll just find something else to do. And so I find a cycle class, and we get in there, and you know what? We took an extra 5 minutes after the class to engage with the instructor. Just a little bit. She had said, she mentioned she had just got out of Steamboat Springs, and she had been snowboarding for something like 9 days. And she said that one of the other class participants was gone for 2 weeks to go snowboarding. So anyway, I said, oh, well, next time you want to go to Steamboat Springs, we've got some amazing short-term resort condo specials for as little as, a couple $100 a week, which I shouldn't have told her it was that, that price, our price. But, I said, just get in touch with us, because we've got lots of short-term rentals. We have a travel agency, so we get the best deals with timeshare resort properties around the country. She's like, oh, you're a travel agent? Do you do cruises? She says, me and my husband we're looking to do a cruise, and we want to go with another couple. And next thing I know, she's telling me how her husband is a pilot, and she just does mortgage business from home, but she's getting really tired of that. And she just gave me a ton of great information that I could easily throw some stories out there. Because like I said, when you can master the art of storytelling, you hear me telling stories all the time. You hear me telling Eno, Jerome, Maddie, Edris, whoever's story I can do, it creates interest with those people that are open and the timing is right for your product or your business. So she, of course, when I heard how she was good, that girl, I was like, I don't want her only as a travel client. I'm like, that girl would make a good agent. So she's like, well, do you have a card? Next time you come, please bring me your card. And I was like, I've got my phone right here. What is your name? I will text you. And so I think it was Alcia? And it was a weird spelling on it. Andra, I got to go back and see. So I immediately took down her information. I texted her my information, and I gave her, and oh, by the way, I'll be happy to look up the details for the cruise. Let me know when you're looking to go and what type of cruise you're looking for. I said, but you know what? If you are interested in being an agent, I can also email you some information about how you can do that on the side from home. Because she was complaining about how she's getting tired of her at-home mortgage business. And I already know, as soon as she told me that, I'm like, she's going to have a whole lot more fun with travel than mortgage. So I already put in my head, give me the email. You know, I'm already going to call her. She was a hot prospect. I did that in person, but online, it's the same thing. She was a stranger, and you learn how to engage. Okay, Glenelle has created. Okay, Glenelle, congratulations. She already got her account. Thank you for being so patient. Glenelle was like, what the heck? Why haven't you set my account up yet? Sorry, Glenelle, it was the PayPal thing. I didn't know your PayPal address. And we're trying to get the credit card thing set up. So anyway.
Well, and the only other thing I would tell you about your story, Faraday, for everyone is remember, somehow get that person on the list. Maybe you enter them in your client CRM in tests, because you can also send out marketing to your test group, your client list. So you don't want to lose the prospect, but you also want to get them on a list for future communications or engagements. So it's all about building the list every day. Build the list, build the list.
She wants to know the time frame. As soon as possible. We've already set up the merchant account. They obviously, we have multiple merchant accounts. They needed a specific one that works with their system. So hopefully
He's working on it right now, Lisa. So
hopefully this week.
Didn't you see the little chat? I was chatting with him while we're doing this meeting. Now, believe me, I'm on him, pushing it hard. I got everything set up, so it's like, get this thing coded.
Yeah, but thank you guys. I apologize if we kept you like a little bit long, but it's, you know, we get really enthusiastic, especially. I actually love this social networking and everything you could do on social media, and I need you guys to take the ball and run with it, because I don't have as much time to do that as I would love, but it's fun, and once you get good at it, believe me, you will be hooked. Mm-hmm. So with that, I'm going to let everybody go, and thank you so much for your time, and we'll set something up again here very shortly. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.